Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I want to say a pleasant good night to each and every one of you. Hope everybody had a wonderful day today. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be making a recipe with one of those long squashes that I pick from my garden, and this will be the first cook for the season. I had a vote go out today, and I said if I get the most vote for curry squash or with chicken or lamb, that's the dish I'm gonna make. So if you want to find out what's the most vote I got it, come on down and I'll give you that information right after this. So here is that big long squash, one of them. So long, I barely can fit it on my cupboard, and my husband is gonna cut it up for me, and I will make a squash and chicken curry. I put out a vote today and I got most of the vote for squash and chicken curry. I believe I got 7 for squash and chicken curry, and I have tie 5 and 5 for lamb and beef. But the next squash I'm gonna prepare with a different meat, maybe lamb or beef, and I will change up how I make the squash. One day stew, one day beef, one day curry, one day lamb. So first pick today is going down with the squash and chicken curry, and my hubby is gonna peel this and cut it up for me. I just want to do the honor of cutting it now and show you guys what it looks like inside. This is how it is, and this is the other part, and it might look like a lot, but these squash melt and turn very little. So I'll show you guys when I finish how much I get out of this one squash, but it's really sweet. So this is how hubby is peeling the squash. He usually peel it with a peeler. It's so easy because this one is young and so fast. Instead of cutting piece by piece by piece, it takes forever. So he's peeling half now, and the next step, we just have to cut it and take the seeds out, and then he's gonna cut them up into small pieces to be cooked in our chicken curry. So hubby finished cutting up the squash, and looking at the squash alone, you can tell this is so fresh and it will be a delicious one. The color is vibrant and it looks very nice. So I'm gonna go into the garden and I'm gonna pick some fresh ingredients to prepare this squash, and I'll be right back with all my fresh ingredients. So here I have my fresh ingredients for the squash and chicken curry. I have some garlic, I have some fresh fine thyme from my garden, fresh broadleaf thyme that I have, some marjorie pepper for flavor and taste, and a lot of headless green onions from the garden. I have 1 onion. I'm gonna blend up and I'll come right back and show you how I put the curry paste together. So in my bowl here, I have my Lala's curry powder, my turmeric powder. I have here some roasted geera. Here I have some duck and goat curry powder, and over here I have some garam masala. I'm gonna add all the blend up ingredients to this, and we're gonna make a paste. I didn't grind it too fine. I like it to be a little bit on the chunkier side. I'm gonna add this little bit to the chicken before I start cooking it. So we'll mix this up to a paste, and then we're gonna start cooking our squash and chicken. So now I'm gonna add all this beautiful spices and ingredients to the pot. We're gonna mix it up. And we're gonna let it cook for a bit and come back about 2 to 4 minutes. So we're gonna check back on our spices here, and it is looking very nice. And for me, when it starts sticking to the bottom like it is right now, I'm gonna add a little bit more water to cook the spices properly. And this smells so nice, so nice. I'm gonna mix this up. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna mix it again. I'm gonna add my onions, we're gonna let the onion cook for a little bit, and then we'll come back and add our chicken to the pot. So now this is looking perfectly good. Wow, the smell, that's beautiful aroma. So we're gonna add our chicken, and after I wash the chicken, I add a teaspoon of salt and some green seasoning into the chicken. Here it is. I'm gonna add this to the pot, and we'll mix that up. So let's mix all that good stuff in here. We're gonna cook this chicken until the natural water is evaporated, and then we will add our squash to the dish. So let's check on our chicken, and this is cooking up lovely. So nice, it smells so good. The water is evaporating. I'm gonna add the squash soon when some more of this liquid is gone. So now we're gonna add our squash to the chicken so that our squash can also get some of that good flavor in here. And I'm gonna just add everything like that. And this is smelling so good. I wish if you guys can smell it. All those who love squash and chicken curry, you're invited tonight. I have enough for everybody. So we're gonna take our time and turn this up so we can mix in everything. I'm not adding any salt to it because I already add salt to the curry paste, and I already add some salt to the chicken. But when it's halfway done, I'm gonna taste a little bit for flavor, and if I have to add more, I would add some more then, because if you put too much, we can't take it out. But if we put less, we can always adjust. This is looking lovely. We're gonna cover it down and let the steam cook the squash, and we'll come back in a few minutes to check it out. So our curry is cooking up nicely. I didn't add any water to it, but the squash is melting so nice that it is releasing natural water. So this have a little bit more to go. I'm gonna soon dish it out and let you guys know how this tastes. So here is my beautiful squash from my garden and chicken curry as requested by my fans today. It is steaming hot, but I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know how this tastes. But my kitchen smells so nice. So here I have my squash and chicken curry. Putting out to all my friends who love squash. I made some sada roti to go with it tonight. Some beautiful sada roti that can suck up all this nice goodness. And I'm just shouting out, Shamiza, if you're watching, I made you a wrong sada roti. So I'm just gonna dig in right here for the squash itself. And I'm gonna take my first mouthful for you guys. So cheers to my squash grown in my own garden. Wow. The flavor, oh my God, of home-grown squash is way sweeter than the one you buy from the store. This have no fertilizer, just pure organic, and it have like a sweetness to it with this chicken. And I'm gonna be making some other recipe with lamb and beef, and I'll change up the recipe from curry to different ways. So I'm gonna take another mouthful with the chicken for you guys. I don't know if you guys would understand, but there's such a sweetness to this dish. Really, really sweet. And I have my cup of spiced tea. So cheers. Before I go, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say to you guys, stay blessed, stay safe. Love you guys. Bye for now.